Doctor Who, Series 4.
9, 10? No, 10.
10, I think, now, yeah. We had the Library two-parter last time.
Yeah, we did, yes, definitely. Got Stephen Moffat back. Who's going to be running this show.
Eventually, at some point, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fairly sure you knew that he was a showrunner at some point. Maybe you didn't.
I don't know. I mean, I always knew he was, like, closely involved with the new series, but, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
He's not running it right now.
No.
But yeah.
But like Russell T Davies, I just knew that as a name.
Yeah,
associated with the new series.
Well, the first thing we watched of Stephen Moffat's was...
The Curse of Fatal Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a surprise to see his name on that. Yeah.
Anyway, episode 10, you ready?
Whoa, very sparkling future city.
That's nice, isn't it?
I'm getting, what was it, Planet Fire? No, the Ace's first one.
Dragonfire.
I don't know.
Like Ice World, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Planet of Fire.
Yeah.
Very different to Ice World.
With a bunch of strangers across a diamond planet called Midnight? What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. I mean, that doesn't sound like the worst thing. I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be nothing. I'm sure nothing will go wrong, and we'll go on a nice trip.
Nothing happens in this episode.
And then we'll go back to the spa. I would definitely be staying with Donna by the pool.
Let us know what else.
Yeah, by Russell T Davies.
He hasn't done one since Partners in Crime, right?
Yeah, you go. No, I think you're right.
Complimentary peanuts. I must warn you, some products may contain nuts.
Not with the peanuts.
It's the headphone touch thing.
Oh, I can't wait. And Aussie.
Oh, back to that.
Sorry?
Sorry, Glacier is just a compound city.
Yeah.
Michael Troughton, Patrick's son.
Ah.
Not David, I don't think. I always get them confused.
And there's
And
Alice
directed by Alice
Troughton.
Troughton,
Yeah, I can kind of see the resemblance.
who the one that played Peladon in Curse of Peladon.
Oh,
I think.
I don't really know.
Peladon welcomes the delegate from Alpha Centauri.
It's David Troughton. I got it wrong.
Oh, it is David. It's not too busy.
It's not peak.
Also
No.
a reminder.
Of overlapping fun time. They left the menu in it. Very unprofessional. What?
We'll have to talk to each other instead.
Ow! Okay. Didn't expect to see that kind of transition. How many clicks did they say it was?
No idea.
It's my pet project. Actually, I'm the first person.
They're still using that kind of projection.
It was the projector that was being used for all the entertainment, for the retro art stuff.
Yes.
Because there is no history. There's no life.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
There you go. Thank you,
Sorry, sir, if you could just...
No one's ever been here before.
Oh, that was it. Oh, no.
Towards us. Doctor, back to your seat.
And the bad stuff begins.
I can guarantee you everything's fine.
That's the everything's fine knock.
Must be the metal. We couldn't
Define fine. That. Oh no.
It's okay. Those are the everything's fine sparks.
Yeah. And they're celebrating how fine everything is.
How are we? Alright. Earthquake must be.
Who's that?
Zabba, didn't you see it?
Oh yeah! One of my favourites of all time.
All still intact, eh?
Just about.
We're safe.
Ah. So is the... Yeah. So are the windows.
You don't have to, Tom.
I'm trying to help.
I'm trying to help.
My name's the Doctor.
My name's the Doctor.
Okay, can you stop?
What is his name?
I know, stop it. I said stop it. I said stop it.
I don't think she can.
I don't think she can. No, stop it. This is... The square root of pi is 1.
The square root of pi is
1.725090555160292.
She's driving me mad.
She's driving me mad.
Just make her stop. How can she do that? She's talking with you. And with me. Oh my god.
At exactly the same time.
That's impossible.
Now that's
It's not even
good.
a delay. I think you should be
Really low latency.
very quiet. Have you got that?
Wish my USB keyboard was that good.
Stop it, all of you. Stop it, please. Rose Tyler, Martha Jones, Donna Noble, TARDIS.
There's Tyler, huh?
I'd do it.
So would I.
Penny, I think we should. Let her out.
I'm just travelling. I'm a traveller, that's all.
Like an immigrant. Who were you talking to? Before you got on board, you were talking to someone.
After. But how did you know what to do? Because I'm clever. I see.
Oh, that explains it.
That makes things clear. And what are we then? Idiots.
Yeah, yeah.
Looking down on
Pretty
us
much
when
are,
we're
though.
watching.
We throw him out as well. Is she? Look at that.
Yeah.
She's not doing me, she's letting me go. What are you doing?
She's still doing him.
They're together. How do you explain it, Doctor? If you're so clever, I don't know. You need my voice in particular. The cleverest voice in the room. Why?
Do we have a deal?
Hold on. She did. She spoke first.
Stage 3.
The doctor can't move. When she was possessed, she couldn't move, so... Well, there we are then. Now the only problem we've got is this doctor.
All elephants are grey, therefore all grey things are elephants.
All elephants are pink. Nelly is an elephant, therefore Nelly is pink. You know what a human would say to that?
What?
Elephants aren't pink.
You saw it, didn't you? Oh, don't be stupid, Jeffrey. Of course you did.
No!
It'll be you next.
Stop landing!
Alfie. That's his voice. It's Donna.
Yep,
You
just
screwed yourself
when it's
up.
too late.
Shouldn't have spoken Italian.
Ah.
She's taken it.
Oh.
Repeat. Crusader 50 rescue vehicle coming.
Yeah, a lot happened on that trip.
Yeah, Donna definitely stayed in the right place there.
No idea. Molto bene.
Molto bene.
No, don't do that. Don't.
Oh, I just got it. Yeah, that's not a good idea. It's the end of...
Oh my gosh, please don't do this. Jamie, it's off, it's fine. Look, TV screen is off.
Goodness.
Well, of course my remote just stops working then, doesn't it?
It's okay, like, I know when the logo gets to a certain
Yeah, you
point.
looked away anyway, and we talked over it, so you didn't hear anything. So the moral of the story, don't get into trucks with strangers. Because they're all awful people.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly does reveal things. I was gonna lead into asking what the name of this episode was before the remote.
Midnight.
It's just called Midnight.
Yeah.
It was an exploration of what happens when people are pushed to the absolute limit and the things
Pretty much.
they're willing to do in desperate situations like that. I don't know. It's pretty much that. Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Another story where the enemy is invisible. You know,
Another one.
Well, Vashton Arana was kind of
Yeah, okay.
was a little bit kind of.
You had a physical... I guess here you had a physical manifestation of it as well in Sky when she gets possessed.
Kind of.
But I think more so in the library one, you have the skeletons in the suits, which is more kind of a Doctor Who standard monster
Thing,
eventually. Yeah. see what you mean.
You know, it's like I like that style where it's just like in one location.
The bottle episodes.
Bottle episodes. There we go.
They're always a
That's
favourite,
it.
aren't they? In everything, because we even like the Goodies episodes that are all set in the Goodies HQ office. They're always the best Goodies episodes, I think.
Sure. Definitely some of my favourites.
Yes.
Have been that.
Bottle, Base Under Siege, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was Under Siege. This one.
It was very much Under Siege.
Yeah, very intense and intimidating.
Claustrophobic.
That's the word. Yeah, and it's... Yeah, I thought it was well handled. Yeah, you definitely felt it. And, you know, it felt weird, the beginning bits where it just showed them and, like, you know, 100 things later, you know. I thought it was kind of weird that they were doing that, but I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All right.
so that you kind of, like, you get used to being here with these people, and then by the end it's not the same.
You see them when they're just relaxing and talking to each other, and then the opposite and what they're truly becoming.
Yeah.
You see their true personalities. So when you meet someone, and maybe like at a party or a work do or just anywhere in life, and you talk to someone, they're often very nice.
Yeah,
But when you get to know someone, turns out they voted the Tories or Lawrence Fox. I got the impression that everybody there was right wing, like horrifically. She even mentions like, oh, like an immigrant. You're like an immigrant. They're all awful people, and I also think that they're. I'll do it. I'll say what I think after this.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah, I think that they're all, with the exception of maybe like the two younger, Dee and Jethro.
Yeah.
They're all awful. Certainly obviously the Jethro's parents are absolutely awful people. The scientists,
they're encouraging murder. It's like, you know, you're young. Or, yeah, because wasn't Jethro like saying something in favour of the Doctor, and then they were like, what do you know? They
all switched around very, very much what they thought.
Yeah, because pretty much whatever would keep them alive, maybe, or what they thought.
But I think in terms of their personalities and what they kind of... There was very much a thing of seeing is believing, or I believe what I saw, or I know what I saw, and like reasoning and trying to understand it. Like trying to rationalise the unknown, or the thing that you've got no idea about. They're all trying to make sense of it.
Yeah.
And some of them are being logical and trying to think it through, and some of them aren't.
But
that swaps over all the time. I found the characters very inconsistent, actually, in that way. Especially Jethro and actually Dee and the hostess.
Yeah,
who were constantly
it was sometimes hard to figure out. Yeah, but yeah, because I thought Dee Dee was pretty much with the Doctor, and then she started to be like, well, I don't know, maybe we could throw people out the door, you know.
Yeah, and like they and again, you can never predict what someone's going to do in situations like that.
That's something hard to tell, is whether or not like the inconsistency is just because of who the characters are, or if it is like I don't know. I don't want to say mistake, but like, you know, maybe not.
I think I would have liked a more variety of characters, because they were all awful in the end. I would have liked some people that were better than that.
So so there would have been more of like a conflict, I guess.
Well, there was plenty of that.
Well, no, what I mean is like there's like more people who think like, oh no, we should, you know, the Doctor's right, and then the other people think that no, the Doctor is the cause of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe the scientist guy the professor would have been a good one for that, because he was a terrible professor. Like, he wasn't scientific at all, so I think...
Yeah, I kind of got the sense that he was maybe not as fully knowledged as...
Yeah, his argument for why the Doctor was now being the one that was possessed was utterly terrible.
I mean, I've got to be honest. I was struggling a little bit to follow some of those things, like the, I don't know. It was just a lot, you know, because there's lots of overlapping dialogue, so it's
there is.
So, you know, first time round, it's like, whoa, what's happening?
It's meant to be. You're meant to be,
Of
be
course,
confused.
of
things like that.
course. So yeah, interesting that it was a almost Donna-less story. You know, that it was pretty much just the Doctor and the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe was maybe Catherine Tate unavailable or something, or did they just want a change of pace? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, because if Donna's there on the truck, if she's there, she's always going to back the Doctor.
Yeah, it might have been interesting to have her along.
It'd have been a different episode. A very different dynamic on that.
Would have been. It would have been.
She would have outshouted everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she would have been blocking the door. Yeah. Like, while the Doctor was taken over by the thing that we don't even know what it is. That's an interesting thing about it.
Yeah, I do think it needed, because like you say, Dee dropped her scientific thing towards the end. She was very much the rational, thinking it through and properly, and then that's kind of dropped.
Yeah, mate.
And I think the characterization needed to be a bit stronger to pull this kind of a thing off. But I think it was pulled off very, very well, but not
There
as
were
good
still
as,
some things that could have been improved.
I think so.
Yeah, well,
I think
yeah.
it can get very frustrating watching these characters, and of course it's a bit hypocritical because I'm not in that situation, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
I don't know. Maybe Dee changed because of the pressure from everyone else.
Who can say?
You know, yeah.
You could write essays on this, and I think that would be more interesting than watching it.
Yeah, so you like the idea of
I really
the episode
do.
more than the episode itself.
I really do. I think it's
Okay.
it's a study. You know, it's the study on
Yeah.
the human nature in desperation.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I enjoyed it, and it was good as a suspense piece. I can't think of a better word.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can understand the kind of the complaints of the characters.
All right.
But yeah, I think I still like this one. Yeah, you know, it's not been ruined, which they're not usually ruined. I usually feel the way I do about episodes, but yeah, I liked watching it, and it does give you things to think about.
And sci-fi wise, I feel
Very
like
minimal.
Well, you got sort of the two big ideas, which is the weird possessing creature thing that repeats and then drains and then talks in front.
Yeah, I will.
And you also have planet made of diamonds that's poisonous and
That's
you
the
can't ever
setting.
touch it.
Well, that's
But that's
more
still
so-
a sci-fi idea.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I was gonna say, a couple of parts did feel a little bit long. Like they maybe, when they first show the repeating thing. I mean, you should focus on it and introduce it, but I don't know. To me, it felt a little bit like it went a little bit long. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a feeling I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say.
All right. Score time.
It is. Oh wow! What is?
What have I done there?
Yeah.
A white 7.
Explain.
I just set the background to black. This gives us a whole new array of colours.
It sure does. What is the story for this?
Well, the background doesn't mean anything, really.
No,
I
but
guess, well, maybe it does in the future, but white 7 just means really depressing, miserable, sad.
Right.
I'd go back and give Voyage of the Damned this colour as well.
So, yeah,
that's sort of the accent.
Yeah.
The craps accent that I'm going for there.
Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't consider that before.
Of course, backgrounds give us a whole new,
Oh,
there's a whole new potential here.
this is
We could
Craps
have-
2.0.
Yes, craps 2.
We'll put out a change log so you can see all the.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna keep mine as is, but
Okay.
I can understand why you would give that it. Yeah, midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, we'll see you for the next one. Outro.
Outro.